Hey yo YouTube, what's good? It's Sky. In this video today we're going to take a look at the new Yeezy 450 Utility Blacks. I got these a while back, just now getting around to making this video, but we're here, we're ready, we're doing it. Alright, so there's a few things I want to talk about in this video to let you guys know what's coming. We're going to talk about these, of course. I'm going to compare them color-wise to the dark slates the best that I can. We'll go through resale prices for each right now, let you know my opinion on if you don't have the dark slates, if you should pick these up. It's up to you in the long run. And also, I'm going to give you my opinion on the sizing and give you some tips if you have never picked up a pair of 450s and you're thinking about it. So that's what's going to come in this video. Pretty sure, I hope I don't forget anything, but first, this is the Yeezy 450 Utility Blacks. These came out, I think, on Yeezy Day. There was a confirmed raffle that went up right before Yeezy Day, a couple days or something like that. And also, they dropped that morning of Yeezy Day on Yeezy Supply, and that's actually where I copped my pair, surprisingly. Just got right through immediately, and I didn't even, try and, wake up early and get ready. Very easy cop. I didn't cop anything else on Yeezy Day, which is fine because Yeezys are expensive. I believe these retailed at 200 or 210. I never remember, but usually they are 200. So it's one of the cheaper Yeezys for sure, right behind 350s, which are usually 230, I believe. And yeah, but it's built exactly the same as any other 450 if you've seen reviews on those. So you got, your knit upper, and then never really know what this material is. It's kind of like a foam type material, but like a hard foam. And yeah, the bottom of the sole is kind of just like rubberized like any other sole. And I have worn these. I wore these for one day, and got a mark on it already, but they're cool. But we will go through a couple things that I've noticed. And also, I go with size 8.5s, and we'll get into why I size that way in a second. But I will show you, the regular old Yeezy 450 box, but it reads Utility Black, but it's UTI BLC. Yeah. And then you got your 8.5 Yeezy 450, 450, Yeezy 450 made by Adidas. Same old stuff. Adidas right there. Yeah, same old pull-out box that you expect with Yeezy. And I will pull up. Let's do opposite shoes here. Here are this is the slate, the dark slate right here. Here's the top of it, and here is the utility black. So there are some slight differences when you look at them from this angle. It looks like the utility black is a little bit of a lighter black, if you could say that, more on the gray side. In some lights, like in the sun, because I think I read it somewhere, or maybe Ehoff told me, somebody said that it kind of looks a little like a navy blue, which is interesting to me. But now I kind of see it now. I kind of see it. But this one looks a little more gray, and this one is kind of more black. But the soles, dark slate, they are about the same. They're both a little dirty, but the most notable difference on between these two is that the dark slate has kind of that brown on the back of the sock liner, and this one is black. So that one looks black, and then, the rest of it is like, a little bit of a dark gray on the verge of black, in my opinion at least. But yeah, as you can see from this view, there's a few differences that you can pick out. Definitely. I'd say the upper, the foam. Well, actually, I'm looking at it through my view on my computer. I'd say does the sole does the midsole look different, or does it look about the same? It kind of looks about the same. But I don't know. They are different in these ways. Like this right here, just looking at them like this, you can see the most differences. So, I guess it's truly up to you. Honestly, I did wear one on each of my feet, and I kind of think I decided that I like the utility blacks more, but It's not by much. It's honestly, it's about the same to me. So if you already had the dark slates, you don't necessarily need to pick up these. These are the, you can tell by the brown. The brown is the dark slates, the older pair. This is the new pair. I honestly didn't really need to pick these up, but I did anyway. But I'm fine because I own all the 450 colors, so I feel like I shouldn't stop here. I don't know, whatever. But I would say if you already own the dark slates, you don't really need to pick these up unless you want to sell these and go grab these. They are both going for over retail right now, and I'll run through that real quick, and then we will get into sizing. Uh, right now, at least for my size, well, I forgot, I'm a size 8.5, not a size 8. Let me change that on both of these. So it's a little bit cheaper for an 8.5. So the new utility black, I'll hold it up for you so you can see it. Yeah. My size, I could buy it for $234 right now. Last sale was $220. Um, most of the prices for these are between pretty much. I would say lowest is about 210. No, 207. Yeah, lowest is 207 for size 10. So it ranges from I guess 207 to, we're not going to count the size 15. That's a size that's going for 2,400 bucks. I would say we could do it ranges from 207 to, does anything go over 300? I would say maybe 270 in that within that price range for these. And then the dark slates, which look a lot different than the picture on StockX. My size 8.5 is going for 258 right now, and this one is slightly more expensive for whatever reason, but it's ranging from maybe like, I would say my size is actually the cheapest right now. That's interesting. So about we'll say about 250 to maybe 3, we'll say 330 because I think 7.5 is, well, 7 is 328. So we'll just say that for the dark slates. So with that being said, I guess technically the dark slates are more sought after right now. I'm not sure why. Maybe people aren't liking this new utility black colorway, but I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad. You know, it's my opinion. They are really comfortable if you take the time to really break them in, because I've had my cloud whites the longest and they are by far the most comfortable and the most dirty as well. But I will go ahead and say, because if you notice, I do have a shoe tree in here. That's going to go into my sizing tips here in a second. So, like I said, my 450s are in an 8.5. I know my buddy Ehoff has his in just a size up. Well, let me think. Yeah, he just half sizes up from his like normal Nike shoe size, and he goes with his regular Yeezy size. Sorry, it's hard for me to say Yeezy sometimes when I'm on a roll with speaking. um, and when he was here last week, we kind of compared like where our toes, where the top of our toes were, the tip of our toes in our Yeezys, in our 450s, whatever. And with me going a half size up from my regular Yeezy size and him sticking with his normal Yeezy size, he had more toe space than I did. And I don't know what's up with that. So, but no matter what, the first time you get these, if you're going with your Yeezy size, they will be tight. They're still tight for me going a full size up from my normal everyday shoe size, but these are always going to be a little tight right when you get them. And if you have wider feet, I would say stay away, but if you still want to try them out, by all means, go ahead. But you can go a few, you can go half sizes up, a few half sizes up, or a few sizes up. Well, maybe not a few like full sizes up, but if you wanna be safe, you know, because I truly don't think. Well, if you go like more than 5 sizes up, including going the half sizes as going up a size, you might have a little bit of slippage from the back heel. But this is a very sock-like shoe, which you should know by now. So I don't think it would slide off. But, you know, I haven't actually tried it, and I don't have the money to ever try that, so don't take my word for it. But my sizing tips for 450s, okay? Like I said, I have a shoe tree in here, and I'm going to pull it out. But I have a sneaker throne shoe tree. But you can get shoe trees from anywhere. I mean, because mine are the ones, like, you know, it bends like this. But I know there's shoe trees that, like, extend as well. And I don't know if that would work as well for what I'm going for with using a shoe tree that does this, because I feel like this is kind of pulling up the top of it a little bit and stretching it, I guess. And I guess if it's just one that extends, it's not really doing that pulling action, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But I usually just stick my 450s in that. I wear them, but also stick them at the shoe tree to hopefully stretch this out a decent amount so it'll be comfortable. But that's my my advice. If you find, it doesn't have to be sneaker thrown, but if you find a sneaker tree, shoe tree, whatever you want to call it, that is this form, cop that. I haven't looked on Amazon or anything, but I'm sure that there is some somewhere. That is my tip. But if you know your true Yeezy size, you can go ahead and get that if you're not afraid to try that. If you do have a super wide foot, definitely don't stick with your true Yeezy size. I would at least full size up, or at least half size up, or full size up. I promise it'll be okay. I promise it'll be okay. And definitely wear it when your foot starts to hurt, because it's going to hurt the first few times you wear this. Probably even longer than the first few times. Definitely take it off. Rest. Wear something else. Wear a slide. Wear something else. Definitely invest in some shoe trees if you're having trouble getting them to be comfortable, because these are a slept-on silhouette. They do not work for everybody. Definitely, I prefer wearing these with longer pants, but they're definitely slept on Yeezy. But, you know, to each their own. But I hope that these sizing tips helped you. I tried to be as clear and concise as I could be. I've done sizing tips for people before, well, on my Yeezy 450 videos before, but I've never let you guys know a little extra tip is to use one of these specific type of sneaker tree, shoe tree, whatever they're called. But yeah, also this is the dark slate. This is the utility black. So let me know what you think of this. Also, I think I noticed this. The texture. This is the dark slate. I know I need to, because they're so similar, I need to let you know. This is the dark slate. The foam on this one is different from this one, because in my opinion on the new utility black, the texture is a bit rougher. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's not going to be like something I could pick up on the camera, but it's a different texture than what I'm used to with 450s. So, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So let me know what you think of the brand new utility black Yeezy 450. If you like Yeezy 450s, let me know what your favorite of the colorways we've had, because we had these two. We had the resins and the sulfurs, and then the cinders and the cloud whites. I believe that's all of them. But let me know. I think my favorite, honestly, is still the cloud whites. I don't know why. I just like them. They're super clean, even though mine are super dirty. I need to give them a little TLC. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this Yeezy 450 review, opinion, sizing tip video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my links down in the description. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe for my content from me. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.